Welcome to the second DCON Festival right here in Potsdam, Germany. Over the next 2 days, we're going to be celebrating everything about design thinking.
So all is live, and you are asked to become part of the workshops, of the activities.
We have more than 900 people from more than 40 countries, which is kind of incredible that design thinking was spreading through the last 5-6 years so globally.
How can we make this design thinking transferred from a nice tool to the basic of organizational design? And that means that we have to switch from functional organizations to cross-functional organizations.
We have actually a lot of professionals from the larger industry. 5 years ago, that was not the case. Presenting and showing here and actually exposing what they were doing with design thinking through the last years to change their culture.
It's bouncing up and down.
It's actually more a proof and also a further development. So how are the next steps? How to look also in the future?
From your experience, can everybody do it?
It's really kind of about unlocking, your own creative confidence. I truly believe that you could do that with pretty much everybody.
The difficulties sometimes are to engage with people that maybe are skeptical.
We are trying to create a knowledge hub for other companies. It's really uncool if you come to people saying like whatever you did until now is not good. Now we're going to show you the way.
You have to demonstrate to the employees that they're actually gains for them. You see whole new demands when it comes to the role of leadership being more about coaching and not so much about control.
By following process steps, we also give security to the people.
We modified the spaces, just got rid of all the tables and the seats.
A large organization today that is complex and wants to innovate, space becomes more and more important. You can collaborate with people, but you can also be alone and focus on your work.
I see a flourishing of schools of synthesis and impact, where different disciplines come together.
First principle that teachers should apply to the future of learning is empathic design.
Design thinking is an interesting tool as a faculty member because it directs us in how we should learn to teach.
One of the things I'm finding is design thinking is being pulled into territories that it wasn't in 5 years ago.
It started out with how do we use this process to make better products, and now we can actually start to tackle the much bigger questions, which is how do we use design thinking to better humanity.
I'm here to gain more experience, to learn how others deal with design thinking.
It's grown so exponentially that it's hard to keep track what's going on otherwise.
This place is a great place to see all these different forms that design thinking can take.
Okay, I've got it.
So I'm not so much the guy sitting in the lecture and going in, I have to have hands-on and going into interaction. So I like very much the workshop mode.
Whatever idea enters your mind, put it on a note and stick it. If nothing enters your mind, just move around a little bit, because sometimes it helps.
Welcome everyone to this workshop.
Radical innovations are always born in an ugly state. Only if you're capable to look at the beauty behind that ugliness, you will be able to create radical innovations.
Let's get started with the visual bridging framework. As everybody has different sketching styles, your presentation would be always outstanding.
We have some great researchers here from all over the world right now, and I hope to find new perspectives on these topics. And one of the intentions was to make it even more interactive. We have now much more participation, active participation, more interactivity, also more things to involve people, to get involved and to do things.
In this workshop, we basically learn how to play improv theater, and by playing improvisational theater, we learn how to be a better design thinker.
So mostly you come into a company and the room is really not inspiring. So we discovered tape to create a creative atmosphere.
The world record is going to start now.
largest creative class in the world.
We have a team of 35 coaches, and every coach will teach 10 people in a 30-minute brainstorming session.
We broke the world record!
Think for a moment about a question which inspires you. And that question should start with, what if? Now maybe try to target on somebody you want to share that idea with.
I would be very happy if every participant here is moving away and saying,
3, 2, 1.
That did something to myself.
And lift off.